What's up, guys? Dante, aka Game Keeping of All Games here, and I'm finally back from a week off due to vacation, but I'm back with another Dramascripted Saturday. I'm just going to give you a quick review of what happened on the magnificent WrestleMania 38. But how we start off every Dramascripted Saturday, we start off with the ratings, and we have the Raw after WrestleMania with 1.2 million. We have NXT 2.0 with 631,000, and we have AEW with just under a million with 989,000. So very quickly, I'm just gonna go through who won, who lost during this past week's WrestleMania. So we have the Usos versus Shinsuke Knox and Rick Boogs. The Usos won, and unfortunately, Rick Boogs sustained a knee injury, so he'll be out for some time in his significant future. So shout outs to Rick Boogs. Hopefully you heal fast, you get better, and we'll see you in the ring soon. Then we have Drew McIntyre defeated Happy Corbin with a nice ring spot with the sword, basically destroying the ring after the second match of the card. Then we have The Miz and Logan Paul versus Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio, and The Miz and Logan Paul won. With at the end of the match, we have The Miz turning on Logan Paul, which is probably going to lead to a match. If I had to guess, probably SummerSlam, and if not SummerSlam, probably Survivor Series. I'm pretty sure WWE is going to save this match for one of their Grand Slam pay-per-views. So if we don't see it at SummerSlam, I think we may see it at Survivor Series. That's just my predictions on that. Then we have Bianca Belaire defeating Becky Lynch to become the Raw Women's Champion. And then after 5 months or 4.5 months of all the Cody, where's Cody going? He's going to WWE. He's with WWE. Did he sign back? Is he coming on Raw? Is he coming on SmackDown? Is he going to come on Raw in Jacksonville? He didn't show up. Is he this? Is he that? Cody Rhodes finally debuted back in a WWE ring on night 1 of WrestleMania 38. American Nightmare, WWE got the rights to use Kingdom, so that paid for that because that is a copyrighted song. So same music, same name, just we could add the Rhodes now. Same nickname, American Nightmare. Outfit looked fucking fantastic. Had a fantastic match with Seth Rollins, and you know he won. He beat Seth Rollins. Then we have Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey with an upset. I didn't think this would be the outcome, but you know, shenanigans, because Ronda did make Charlotte tap out, but the referee was knocked out, so the ref didn't see it. The match continued, and Charlotte Flair defeated Ronda Rousey, which we all probably couldn't guess that. And then to top off the night, it was Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Kevin Owens, and Stone Cold defeated Kevin Owens. On to night 2. Rated Arcade Bro successfully defended their titles well against Alpha Academy and the Street Profits. Bobby Lashley defeated Omos and turned face. Johnny Knoxville and the Jackass Crew defeated Sami Zayn by pinfall using a mousetrap. Sasha Banks and Naomi defeated Carmella and Queen Selena, Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, and Natty and Santa Blazer. Edge defeated AJ Styles. Didn't expect that one either. So Edge and Rid Holland defeated the New Day. Didn't expect that either. Pat McAfee defeated Austin Theory. But then Vince McMahon had a match against Pat McAfee, and Vince McMahon won Pat McAfee. So we got that match anyway. It's kind of weird. And then, you know, the horrible stunner that Austin gave Mr. McMahon after that. And then main event match, final match on the card, Roman Reigns, the big dog, versus Brock Lesnar to unify both the Universal Championship and the SmackDown Championship. And the big dog, Roman Reigns, won. Roman too strong. Hashtag Hashtag Roman too strong. So Roman wins. He's still the big dog, and now the biggest dog, because now he has both titles. So yeah, quick recap on Raw. Elias is now Ezekiel, which is just, you know, Elias but without a beard and in like generic ring attire. It's just one of those bad ideas from creative. I don't know. Apparently this is punishment. That's what the dirt sheets say. I don't know. It's weird. I don't agree with it, but you know, WWE. Cody came out, gave a promo. Went a while since he had a WWE mic in his hand. He says he must win the WWE Championship for his father, for his family's legacy, because his father was never a WWE champion. I want to know how long that's going to take, because they just made the big dog unified the titles with the big dog Roman Reigns. And I think Roman is approaching the 600 days mark as champion. So I don't know how fast they're going to give Cody the title. We'll just have to wait and see. It'd be weird if they just gave it to him at SummerSlam, because you know we have no idea what Brock's gonna do. Even though Brock's, you know, knowing WWE, they're probably gonna keep Brock off of TV for a while. So that's interesting in itself. Where does Cody randomly fit in this main event picture now that there's only one main event title now since they've been unified? So that's interesting to look out on. Recap of SmackDown. A lot of debuts. Gunther debuted on SmackDown. Raquel, she debuted on SmackDown but didn't have a match. It was just a backstage segment. Lacey Evans returned. Backstage segment promo. So those are your comebacks and your debuts. Happy Corbin turned on Madcap Moss, so making Madcap Moss face. Which I looking at Madcap Moss physique, like I was like, he's like, that's like a Vince McMahon guy, like very, very in shape, a lot of muscle, you know, relatively, you know, looks well, carries himself. I was like, I think they're gonna do something with Madcap Moss. Like he fits what, you know, Vince likes in terms of body. So let's see the push. He already won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale. So let's see this push that Madcap Moss is going to get. If Madcap Moss and Happy Corbin have a match at WrestleMania Backlash, I'm pretty sure Madcap Moss is going to win to put Madcap Moss over some more. I'm interested to see where this push goes. I'm very interested to see where this push goes. And how SmackDown ended, it basically was like Roman Reigns telling the Usos, hey, you know, go get those Raw Tag Team titles and unify them like I did the WWE title and Universal title. I think this indirectly is going to get rid of the draft, because normally around this time, I think if they don't mention the draft on this week's Raw or next week's SmackDown, I think the draft is over and done with. I think this is the indirect way that WWE is low-key saying that they're getting rid of the draft, because now we have superstars showing up on both shows. They're not on their original show. So I think if after they unified the main event title, they're gonna unify the tag team titles. I personally don't think it would be a smart idea to unify the mid-card titles. I would just have both championships. Mid-card titles just show up on both shows. I don't think they need to unify those, because the roster is just way too big. So I don't think they need to unify that. But we'll see. I'm personally saying if we don't see anything about the draft on this week's Raw and next week's Raw, I think them unifying the tag titles and them unifying the main event title, I think that's like discreetly saying that the brand split is over. So yeah, that was pretty much everything. I think Roman is too strong at this point. It's like who could realistically beat him? I know Cody I don't want to say came from out of nowhere, but as we know, you know, he was gonna come back to WWE for like at least a month now. But it's like, where does Cody fit in all of this? And like, how long are they gonna do the Cody versus Roman match? Because it seems they're gonna do it seems like they're building Shinsuke Nakamura versus Roman for WrestleMania Backlash, because, you know, Shinsuke came out, and then Roman gave him a hug, and then the Usos just super kicked him. That officially ended SmackDown. But who knows? Time will tell. I'm assuming Shinsuke Nakamura versus Roman, that's for WrestleMania Backlash. But when are we going to get Cody versus Roman for the Universal titles? That's what we all want to know. But on that note, that wraps up this week's Dramascripted Saturday.